In a small village nestled at the foot of a great mountain, there lived a young monk named Taro. From as far as he could remember, the mountain had loomed over the village, a silent giant that the villagers believed was unclimbable. No one from Taro's village had ever climbed it, and many believed it was too dangerous to try. But Taro dreamed of standing at its peak, of feeling the wind in his hair and seeing the world spread out beneath him like a wrinkled blanket. One day, Taro went to his master and said, "I want to climb the mountain. No matter how hard it gets, I will never give up." His master, a wise and patient man, smiled at Taro's enthusiasm, but he also knew the journey would be long and arduous. "Remember," he said, "the mountain will teach you more than the peak ever will. Keep going." And so, with a heart full of hope and a backpack full of supplies, Taro began his journey. At first, the path was easy. The mountainside was gentle and the trees created a leafy tunnel overhead, dappling the ground in soft light. The air was warm and sweet with the scent of pine. Taro walked for hours, his steps light and his gaze fixed on the peak that seemed to beckon him onward. But as the day wore on, the path became steeper and more dangerous. The weather turned cold and stormy. Rain lashed against Taro. Wind tore at his clothes, and the sky rumbled with thunder. Many times, as Taro stumbled and felt tired, he wanted to turn back. To give up seemed easier than going on. But then he remembered his master's words, "The mountain will teach you more than the peak ever will. Keep going." And so he did. He pushed on through the cold and rain, his body aching, his spirits dampened. The night was cold and lonely. The trees offered him no shelter and the sky poured down rain. But as the first rays of sunlight touched the mountain's peak, Taro felt a surge of warmth inside him. He tightened his grip on his staff and kept moving forward. Day after day, Taro climbed higher and higher. He faced freezing nights, rough, rocky paths, and moments of utter loneliness. He met travelers who, seeing his worn-out clothes and tired face, asked him why he continued his journey. Taro always answered with a smile, "Because every step makes me stronger." They shook their heads and left him to his journey. Finally, after many days of walking, Taro reached the mountain's peak. The sunrise was beautiful. The clouds were painted with hues of pink and gold, and the wind was cool and refreshing on his hot, tired skin. Looking down, he saw the village, so tiny from this height, and felt a swell of pride. But it wasn't because he reached the top, it was because he never gave up. When Taro returned to the village, he shared his experience with everyone. He told them, "Success is not about never facing problems. It's about not giving up when problems come." The villagers listened, their eyes shining with admiration and respect. They realized that Taro's journey was not just about climbing a mountain. It was about conquering the challenges within oneself. Taro's journey teaches us that our greatest battles often take place within our own minds. It's easy to start something with a burst of enthusiasm, but it's our determination and grit that helps us keep going when the going gets tough. Life is full of mountains that we must climb. Some will be easy, some will be hard. But whatever challenges we face, we must remember the lessons from Taro's journey. Never give up. Keep climbing, one step at a time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stick around for the next one.